Hi there! Welcome to Techie Toys. The purpose of this instructional video is to show you just how quick and easy it is to set up your possessed baby. If you are not using a 6-volt 2-amp DC adapter, sold separately, the only things that you will need to set up your possessed baby are a small Phillips screwdriver to open the battery compartment, a brand new set of 4 AA alkaline batteries for the baby, and 2 AAA alkaline batteries for the remote control. We suggest taking everything out of the box before you begin. Note that the baby is secured to the cart with a wire tie that must be removed. The wire tie is found by lifting the baby's blanket and then lifting the cart to untie the wire from the back of the cart. Your parts list is as follows: side panel for the frame, connection poles for the frame, handle for the frame, cart, hood and module, baby, wheels 4, and remote, located inside the pocket on back of cart, under the handle. 2 people are recommended when setting up this item. First, push down the metal ring, located at the center of the outside wheel, while inserting the wheel onto the shaft located on the bottom of the side panel. Repeat this step for the remaining 3 wheels. Next, attach the 2 connection poles onto the side panel. This is important. You must attach both connection poles to the side panel at the same time, attaching them slightly at first, then simultaneously snap locking them to the side panel, matching D to D. The poles are secure when the snap lock pins click into the posts on the side panel. Repeat this step when attaching the other side of the connection poles to the other side panel. Place the cart, hood, and module on top of the assembled side panels. This is important. All 4 poles on the cart must be inserted at the same time, attaching them slightly at first, then simultaneously snap locking them to the side panels, matching C to C. The poles are secure when the snap lock pins click into the posts on the side panel. Now, attach the handle to the poles located on either side of the cart, hood, and module. This is important. You must attach both ends of the handle to the cart at the same time, attaching them slightly at first, then simultaneously snap locking them to the cart, matching B to B. The handle is secure when snap lock pins click into the poles on the side of the cart. It may take strong force to fully insert the handle into the receptacle on the frame. Gently tapping the handle on the opposite end to fully insert the handle may be required. Also note that once the handle is connected to the cart, it should not be removed, or it could become damaged. Connect the wire from the handle to the wire from the cart, hood, and module, matching A to A. Attach the baby to the cart, hood, and module. Line up the pole under the baby's clothing with the groove on the module, matching E to E. Now, attach the wire inside the baby's clothing to the jack on the module labeled F, matching F to F. If using a 6-volt 2-amp DC adapter, sold separately, you will need to remove any batteries and replace the battery compartment cover. Plug the adapter into the DC adapter jack on the module. Do not plug the adapter into a power outlet until your setup is complete. If you are not using an adapter, insert 4 brand new AA alkaline batteries, not included, into the battery compartment, located inside the front of the cart. The battery compartment located on top of the module will not be used. Note: Possessed Baby requires a great deal of power. If using batteries, you will need to replace the batteries frequently. It will only play the sequence 15 to 20 times per new set of AA alkaline batteries. We recommend using a 6-volt 2-amp DC adapter for unlimited plays. Insert 2 AAA batteries, not included, into the battery compartment located on the back of the remote. Possessed Baby uses a 3-way switch. The on switch for activation using the handle buttons or remote. There are 2 buttons on the handle and remote, labeled 1 and 2. Button 1 activates the first sequence, making Baby talk and coo. Button 2 activates the second sequence, making Baby sit up and scream. A special feature on Possessed Baby is the ability to keep the baby sitting upright for as long as desired by continuously holding down Button 2. Once Button 2 is released, the baby will lie back down. When activating using the remote, there must be a direct line of sight between the remote and the sensor located between the 2 buttons on the handlebar. Also, the remote must be used within 25 feet or less from the handle in order to trigger activation. The footpad switch is used for activation using a footpad, sold separately. Stepping on the footpad will trigger an entire shortened sequence. Footpad is also the off switch. Leave switch in footpad off position when not in use. The sensor switch is used for activation using motion and sound. Make a loud sound, clap, or move in front of the item to activate. Adjust the sound with the volume control knob, located on the module as needed. Adjust the metal wires on the hood as needed so that they are rounded. Adjust the baby's arms and pull the shirt and blanket down for an unlifelike appearance. Your setup is now complete. Make sure to place Possessed Baby on level ground to ensure the best operation, and keep the surrounding area clear of obstructions that may hinder his movement. If you have the footpad, which is sold separately, connect the plug carefully to the jack-marked footpad located on the module. Move the switch on the module into the footpad position to enable footpad activation. Place the footpad in front of Possessed Baby and step on the footpad to activate. For more information, visit our website at techytoys.com and click on Support for helpful tips and troubleshooting. Also available are downloadable instructions and product setup videos. You can also click on the item to find where to purchase additional equipment, such as footpad triggers for activation and replacement DC adapters. Thank you, and happy haunting!